Hello, good morning. Welcome to another Sunday School preview. As we anticipate this upcoming Sunday School lesson under the theme Joshua's Spiritual Development for Leadership, I believe it's a very timely topic for the church to focus on, especially at the start of a new church year. At the start of a new church year, we know that some churches, they launch new auxiliaries. Maybe there are persons who have been placed in position of leadership. New persons are taking on new roles, new tasks. And I believe that most church, the persons who have been given the responsibility of leading or being a part of the leadership for an auxiliary group, may look back over their life and say, I do not see anything in my life that tells me that I'm qualified to lead. So there's often a struggle when it comes to the church finding leaders, because persons who are being saved, Jesus is not just saving persons who are leaders, he's saving anybody who will come. And this lesson is very helpful, though it starts out with an individual who seems to have been called to lead, that is Moses. Yes, from his birth it seems like this man was called by God. He's defying all the odds. Pharaoh's decree to destroy the babies, his parents double down and say, hey, we're not going to kill this child. And when they finally do give in and they throw him into the river Nile, instead of him dying, he comes out of what should be a lake of death. He comes out to become a prince of Egypt. Obviously, this young man is called to lead somebody. Now, as we come to the end of Moses' life and they're looking for a successor, it is very strange that the successor, we know nothing of his origin story. We know nothing of his birth. We know nothing of his parents. We know nothing of how he was being molded up to this point to be a leader. What we do know is that when he was an adult and he was called to serve Moses, he made himself available to serve Moses. A very simple task. He was a minister to Moses. A very simple task, maybe a very demeaning task in some person's eyes. To serve another man may not seem as if it's a big task. But one thing we find out about him is that he would humbly do the task that was presented to him, and he would stay in the presence of God. Even when Moses would have left and gone back to his family responsibilities, Joshua would have lingered in the presence of God. And out of this Sunday school lesson, we're going to find out that while there are persons who, even if we don't say they were born with the ability to lead, their environment created leadership qualities in them. Now, if you are that person who did not grow up in an environment that molded you to be a leader, this lesson will teach us that even at an adult age, these abilities can be developed and these abilities can be empowered by the Holy Spirit, that we can carry out the tasks that have been handed out to us. Yes, man, massive tasks are being given to persons. You have to lead children's ministry, lead Sunday school, lead choir, you name it. Churches across Jamaica have a lot of initiatives, but can we find leaders? I pray that you will go to Sunday school this Sunday morning and look at the life of Joshua. And if you are struggling with low spiritual self-esteem, look at Joshua and model Joshua. This lesson will break out how he started as a second to Moses, but when the story ends, he is now the leader over the children of Israel. Yes, Sunday school is still a keep, and you're called to be a part of it. God bless you.